From my window, we can see very clearly and a perfect example of what people who learn Torah can control and cannot. Or more correctly, what we do and do not relinquish control over. People who learn Torah correctly create peace in the creation. That's our job. To make sure that there is always peace in the phenomenal world, so that those who seek it can find it. And to keep it going. And in every generation there have been those who have learned Torah such that we hold the peace down for those who want it. So I can control stuff like the trees blooming and it being spring-like in the blooming. And those trees being fall-like, because I love the fall, so I like to have a little bit of fall around. The new young trees. The peaceful forms, the beautiful clouds. That's the stuff that those of us who learn Torah correctly can do. What can't we do? We don't determine what other people do with the physical world. That's their free choice. And they will either enjoy the fruits of what they do, or they'll suffer the consequences of what they do. So while I can control that there's peace on that mountain, I can't control the fact that there's somebody throwing garbage off the roof. I can't control the fact that there are people on the road that are hurrying to get to wherever it is they think they need to get to. I don't control the fact that there's an industrial area here and that everybody who has a factory in that industrial area has paid money to the government to get licenses and all of that stuff. I don't interfere with any of that stuff. That's not my job. My job, as someone who learns Torah correctly, as I say, is to hold the fort so that there's always peace in the world. That the clouds keep clouding and the flowers keep blooming and there's always a peaceful retreat for those who are looking for it. For those who are not looking for it, they do their own thing and either enjoy it or don't. However, no matter how much temporal power or money one might have, they are subject to the laws of nature. You never get so rich or so powerful dealing in the physical world that you're no longer subject to the laws of nature. What that means is those of us who learn Torah correctly, because it is we who determines the laws of nature, we are not subject to the vagaries of other people's decisions and actions, and we're not affected by that. They cannot impinge upon us. Is that clear? So if you learn Torah correctly, you'll make peace. You will be sovereign in the laws that you've determined, but you don't interfere with what goes on the ground. And that's the truth of learning Torah.